Hey class, it looks like a lot of you guys are having trouble turning in your GIMP photo assignment. I'm not sure where the wheels are falling off, but only 5 out of 12 students have turned it in. It was due yesterday. Only 5 out of 7 have actually submitted it correctly. Some of you guys have turned it in, but without any file. I don't have, you marked it as complete. I guess you sent, you went there and did something and hit the turn in button, but without giving me the actual file back. I need that file back. Grades are due, so I need it today. If you don't turn it in today, then I will just have to give you an incomplete until you turn it in, but please make sure you get that file to me. So I'm going to make a video right now showing you how to do it and covering every step from downloading everything to uploading. So hopefully it works, and wherever the wheel fell off for you, we'll cover all the bases, hopefully. Okay, so step 1, obviously, I hope you've already done this, but gone to the GIMP website, that's gimp.org, and clicked on to download. Yes, it's version 2.10.18, and a lot of you guys have said, but it doesn't look the same. And if you watched my video, I said, yes, it won't look the same unless you actually change the settings of it. So let's say you went ahead and downloaded it, and I'm going to open up GIMP right now, and you have to actually change the setting. If you want your icons to look exactly like mine, see up here, my toolbox, if you want it to look exactly like mine, you need to change the settings, because I have it at the old colored version. Now by default, it's not going to be that. I think it's just going to be black and white by default. How do you change that? Edit, Preferences. Edit Preferences. It's going to pop up a new window here and here. Theme icon. Click on Theme icon, and I choose Legacy. By default, I think it's going to be on Symbolic or something like that, or Symbolic Inverted. One of these two, I think, is it's going to be on by default. I don't like that. I like to have the color instead. It's easier when I'm teaching. It's easier for students to see with color instead of black and white. So I click on Legacy and then click on OK. You don't need to do this for this to work. It's just that your icons will look different from mine slightly if you don't do this. Okay, so that's number 1, making everything look like mine. Number 2, your toolbox is missing. If that happens, let me just press the X here, and you don't have this in here anymore, well, all you have to do is double click on your paintbrush and it'll come back. See? There it is, my layers and my tool options, right? So if this area here is missing, just double click on your, here, let me drag it off again, X out of there. Double click on your paintbrush and it'll go back down here. Another, excuse me, another thing you can do, if your settings are completely messed up, now it shouldn't be because you just downloaded it and installed it. But, you know, if you had a little brother or sister who played around with it and changed up a lot of things and now it's all like crazy and you can't draw, it's not letting you draw anymore, well, first of all, you want to check to make sure you're on a brush, right? I'll have people on like blankness right here, see? They'll be on nothing and they're trying to draw and nothing happens. So make sure you're actually on a brush. That's number 1 to check. Number 2, check to make sure your opacity is at 100%. That's how solid you're drawing in. If you're not at 100%, it's not going to draw it. Well, it's going to be, you know, see-through. So if it's at 0, you can't see anything, right? So those are the 2 things you want to check. Make sure you're actually on a brush, a real brush, and make sure that your opacity is at 100%. The other thing is make sure your dynamics is on off. Dynamics off. Unless you're using color from gradient. Then go ahead and use color from gradient when you need it, but then go back to dynamics off. So those are the things that you want to check. Now, if it's still not letting you draw at this point, then what I would say is you're going to want to click on this button. Let me see here. Reset to default value, shift reset all tool options. Okay, so what I would do, right, you see this button right here, when you hover over it tells you what to do. Hold down the shift key on your keyboard while you click on this button right here. And it'll bring up this pop-up button that says, hey, do you want to reset everything? And say, yeah, I want to reset everything so that it's just like I just installed it. I didn't change any setting because the new version of GIMP, it remembers every little change you make on each of your tools, each of your brushes, everything. It'll remember it, and so next time you open up GIMP, it'll leave off where you left off. Now that's good, but if it's not letting you draw and you've already checked your brush, you've already checked opacity, you've already checked that your dynamics are off. If you check those 3 things and still not letting you draw, then you might as well go ahead and reset all back to the default values. Again, hold down the Shift key on your keyboard. Keep holding it down while you click on this yellow button right down here. Okay. So, now I'm going to go ahead and go to my email. I have another account here, and not that one, it's this one. Okay. I'm on my fake student account, and let's open that up. And here's my file. I'm going to go ahead and download my XCF file, the one that I emailed you a long time ago. I'm going to download that. There, I've downloaded it. SpongeBob.xcf. And now in GIMP, I'm going to open it up. Now you can just drag and drop it. That would be one way of doing it. So if you just open up your downloads folder, okay, I better show you how to do that. You click on this PC or whatever your name is here. Now, if you don't have these icons on your desktop, which a lot of students don't, if you click on the Start button, oh shoot, I've changed my Start button to be the new version, or the, here, let me see. Okay, see, you might see something like this. And then what you want to do is, I never use this way. Okay, you click on, oh, let's see, can I click on Admin? No, okay, I'm going to click on Documents. How about that? Click on Documents. There, okay, open up Documents. On the left-hand side, I can see there's a download folder. Oops, I accidentally opened up that. No, I don't want you. Okay, and here it is, SpongeBob. It's in my Downloads folder. And so all you have to do is drag and drop that file. If you don't have anything open already, this will work. If you have something already open, this will not work. So you have to drag and drop this into your canvas. And voila. Okay, and then obviously, hopefully you've followed my instructions and you've drawn everything you needed to draw. Let me just draw one thing just to make sure that it does draw. Let's change the color to red. And voila. See, it's letting me draw. Okay, let's say I'm done and I'm ready to submit this assignment to me. Well, first you have to do File and Export As. File. Oh, actually, no. Let me follow my own instructions. Let me just see, because there's a couple of things that you can do here. But hang on. Let's open this back up. Let me look at what I told everybody to do. Okay. Download your photo. Open your photo in GIMP. Work hard. Okay. File, save as, your name, pic.xcf. Okay, let's do that. File, save as, Mr. Yang, pic.xcf. See? There it is, Mr. Yang pic.xcf. I'm going to go ahead and say save. Alright. Looks like that's done. Upload your finished XCF file here. Click the Add button below Assignment and attach the file. Okay. So, here's the part where everybody, seems like a lot of people are having trouble with. So, I'm going to go ahead and let's view this assignment. Okay. See, I think a lot of you guys just clicked on Mark as Done, which does not give me the file. You had to click on Add, the Add button, right? Click the Add button below Assignment and attach the file. This is a step that a lot of you guys did not do. You just said, yeah, I'm done. How you want me to just take your word that you're done with it? I can't even see your work. I have no means of seeing or grading it, right? So you needed to add this. Okay, so here's what you need to do. You need to click on Add. And, well, where is your file? Your file's on your computer, so we need to attach it now. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this file, this paperclip icon with file. And drag and drop it over here. Or if you click this button, it'll let you navigate to it. So let me just click and instead of dragging and dropping it, which is okay too, I'm going to go ahead and click on this button right here. Select file from your device. And let's go to, it's not in my documents folder, I saved it to my downloads folder, I believe. And there it is, missyangpic.xcf. I'm going to click on that and say open. Now I'm going to go ahead and click on upload. And there it is. Now I'm going to click on the turn in button. Turn in. Okay. Turned in late, but yeah, it says turned in late. But yeah, see, it's turned in. So, if you have not attached your file, you just hit the turn in button without actually submitting your file the way I just showed you right now. What you need to do is first click this button to unsubmit your work, because it won't let you turn in another piece of work. You have to unsubmit your previous one. Don't worry, it was empty anyways. You didn't turn in anything. 7 out of 12 of you guys didn't turn in anything. So hit the unsubmit button first, and then click on the add button again and do what I just showed you. Okay, good luck with that. Feel free to email me or post a comment if you have any questions or need any help. All right, good luck. God bless. Take care.